Hello, it's the Everyday Man with the next gardening video. It's 1 week from when we planted all our vegetables in the garden, and I'm going to show you an update for this week, and I'm also going to show you an interesting thing that happened last night where we caught a deer trying. He was not successful, but he was trying to head towards a little early morning breakfast with our fresh tomato plants. So I hope you look forward to seeing that. It's going to come up in this video of the Everyday Man with my vegetable garden. Okay, this is a quick overall view of the garden. The ground that's right in front of me, 3 or 4 feet deep, all along this front are beans, green beans and yellow beans that we planted from seed. So they're not going to be sprouting yet in a week, but I guarantee you by next week, they're going to be up in full glory. So then you can see I've got 2 rows of tomatoes. They're set up 2.5 feet apart from each other, which works well for us. We're going to put tomato cages on them pretty soon. And there's a walkway between them where you can see footsteps. And there's a walkway right here between the tomatoes and the beans. And then on the far end here, you'll see the these along the trellis are 3 plants of zucchini and then 3 plants of cucumbers. And those are looking really nice. In less than a week, they are really starting to grow. And then finally down here at the end, here's a better look at that back row. So these are the carrots we planted that we're experimenting with. You can see if I back it up a little, the size, they don't take up a lot of room. So we'll see what happens. Next along the line are the cucumbers, and they are really doing well. Moving on to the other one are the 3 zucchini plants. And you can see, same thing, they're really taking off. So must be the right kind of soil and water and everything else. So that's good. So that's the garden. And notice along the edge here, look how fast that grass started growing and weeds and everything. So I've got to clean up that line before that moves out into the garden. The last part of our garden isn't really in the garden. We decided to take the herbs that we are growing and put them outside the garden in these really nice containers. We had these just laying around, but they're not expensive if you need to get containers. These are plastic, and you can see what we have here. In the one, we've got the basil and the parsley, and then in the other one, we've got dill with the chives, and they'll grow together, I think, just fine. I really like the fact that they're sitting here on the steps of our deck. Here's another view of the garden itself. You can get a better perspective. The reason we have deer is we've got the worst yard to try and grow a vegetable garden when it comes to deer, because look what's behind us. Nothing. This is just open field. Every night around dusk, there's at least 10 deer that come out. So you have to come up with some ideas on how to protect your garden against them, right? All right, the first method, we have a motion detector camera. There it is right there. It's a blink, very inexpensive. I have it so it'll notify me with an audible signal. It runs off a battery, it's wireless. You change the batteries every 2 years in theory. I've had it up there for a year. We've got them all over outside the house. This one specifically looks at the backyard, and if anything walks close to the garden, this is going to notify me on my phone. This is a sprinkler that is hooked up to a motion sensor and a heat sensor on that dome or that circle. So it'll detect heat on larger animals and motion on smaller animals. But it works great. I'm going to show you as I walk around. You can see how far I am on the garden outside. And you'll see it's going to detect my motion even way out here. And it's on. I've got a great video to show you of what happened at 4:30 this morning when a deer tried to come in right there, and he was so startled by that. And I've got it on the Blink camera to show it to you. You're gonna love it. It's pretty fun. Well, I hope you like the way my garden is starting out. So far, so good. They don't have a lot of water in those containers that I plant in the ground. So make sure you keep it watered. So what do I have to do? Got to do some weeding back there. Pretty easy. I hope you like the way the garden's turning out so far. This is the fun time. And it's the Everyday Man. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.